Добрый день, уважаемые друзья, любители киберхоккея. У нас продолжается чемпионат Национальной хоккейной лиги, сезон 1975-1976 годов. Играется матч под номером 262. Состоялся он 13 декабря в 1975 году, а встретились в этой игре хоккеисты Миннесоты Норth Старс и Чикаго Блэк Хоукс. К этому матчу команды подходят с такими турнирными показателями. Оба клуба выступают в дивизионе Смайта, и Миннесота сейчас занимает первое место в этом дивизионе. После 26 сыгранных матчей набрали 30 очков и опережают занимающих второе место хоккеистов Ванкувера на 1 очко, и при этом у хоккеистов Миннесоты 1 матч в запасе. Хоккеисты же Чикаго занимают сейчас 4 место в этом дивизионе. После 27 сыгранных встреч набрали 24 очка и отстают от занимающих 3 место хоккеистов Сент-Луиса на 3 очка, но при этом у хоккеистов Чикаго 2 матча в запасе. И к этому матчу команды имеют такие серии. Миннесота свой последний матч выиграла, и аналогично у Чикаго победа в последнем матче. И знакомлю вас с составами играющих сегодня команд. Хозяева, хоккеисты Миннесоты, выходят на этот матч в таком составе. В атаке в первой тройке левый нападающий Глен Саттер, центральный Блейк Данлоп и правый форвард Дин Талафус. Вторую тройку составили левый форвард Дэйв Крессман, центральный Пьер Джари и правый нападающий Лу Ненни. В третьем звене левый форвард Эрни Хики, центральный Брайан Хекстел и правый нападающий Билл Голсуорси, капитан команды. Четвертая тройка левый форвард Норм Греттон, в центре сыграет Деннис Хекстел и правый нападающий Крейг Кэмерон. В обороне в первой паре левый защитник Фред Барретт и на правом фланге его напарник Дуайт Биалоас. Вторую пару составили левый деф Том Рейд и правый защитник Билл Плегер. И в третьем сочетании сыграют левый защитник Деннис О'Брайен и его напарник по обороне Дук Хикс на правом фланге. Основной вратарь в этой встрече Чезаре Маньяго, а Пит Лапрести остался в запасе. Хоккеисты Чикаго выходят на этот матч в таком составе. В атаке в первой тройке левый нападающий Деннис Халл, центральный Стэн Микита, капитан команды, и правый нападающий Джоэй Джонстон. Вторую тройку составили левый форвард Чико Маки, центральный Иван Болдырев и правый нападающий Грант Малвей. И третье звено у Чикаго Джон Маркс слева, в центре Пит Мартин и правый форвард Клифф Коралл. Четвертая тройка черных ястребов левый нападающий Дарси Рота, центральный Бобби Шихан и правый нападающий Жан-Пьер Бордело. В обороне в первой паре левый защитник Фил Рассел и на правом краю сыграет Билл Уайт. Вторую пару составили левый деф Дик Редмонд и правый защитник Боб Мюррей. И в третьем сочетании левый защитник Дейл Теллан и правый защитник Кейт Магнусон. Основной вратарь в этой встрече Тони Эспозито, а Жиль Вильямур остался в запасе. А я вам напоминаю, что репортаж из Миннеаполиса об этой встрече поведут мои североамериканские коллеги. Ну а мы с вами смотрим этот, я надеюсь, упорный и зрелищный матч.
Greetings, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich, right before game time here. It's an interesting sport in that sometimes your star players only play a third of the time. Do they ever make a contribution, though?
Well, you need them, Doc, to make those big contributions. Star players are a real important cog to the success of your team, because if you don't have a lot of them, you're not going to have much success.
And now we turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies. This man's having lots of fun these days, he says. Facing just the right number of shots is part of it for the home team. This man's getting the decision from the coach tonight. Get in there and get us a win. Let's see if he does for the visitors. The centermen are in, and the puck will be dropped. We are in Minnesota, and our game has just started. Tries to get it on net. Save there. Hey, Ray, you've got a closer look than we do. What are you seeing that we're not?
I don't think there's much doubt. Whoever can play the game with the puck more is going to win tonight. But how do you get it? How do you keep it? That's where the challenge is.
Okay, Ray, thank you. Clean win on the draw. Is able to move on in. On the outside, a shot. Missed the net. Wow, that's got to be a call. And so the fight begins.
Now that's the sign of a true teammate.
Well, I can't say I was exactly ready for this. I was halfway through a drink of water before the gloves go down, and they're trying to inject a little bit of energy into the game, and they'll do that with this tilt.
And it's over with one last resounding punch. But what did you think of it?
I thought it was pretty even throughout, but at the end, certainly you have to give the nod to the big puncher. Those guys have been eyeing themselves up all night long. They're going to get a chance to look at each other from the penalty box for 5 minutes.
They won that draw. Walking a thin line near the border there. This is a tough one to work for. Offensive possession here. Great save. The Blackhawks with possession in the neutral zone. Back on his stick. One into another.
Well, we expected a physical game, Doc, and it looks like he's on a mission trying to set the tone for his team early in the first period.
Has that one measured in his own end. Takes that pass from the other point. Shoots one. Save. Made that work for him in goal. Makes the stop and holds for the whistle.
This is frustrating. The goaltender makes a save by getting just a chunk of the shot.
Just a bit over 4 minutes have been played. Nothing on the scoreboard has changed. Still a pair of zeros. North Stars win that faceoff. Got it at the point. Intercepts that pass. Maybe he can generate something. Gets that puck behind the net. Not the quarterback there, but he's going to set something up. On through the corner. Took that away in his own zone. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Has a chance to make a play through the corner. In that defensive zone, an important play. Stole that pass away in his own end. Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. And now the whistle signals stoppage of play, and will get the penalty. Minnesota's only going to get 2 minutes on this call, but it was tripping.
He's got great stick positioning. Stick is on the ice, but unfortunately takes the skates out from under him.
The Blackhawks are hoping to get 1 out of 1 on the power play.
The numbers show if you get the first goal, you have a way better chance to win than if you're chasing the game. A power play, what a great chance here to get on the board first.
That's a brilliant reception of a great long pass. Can he make him chase it? There's a hooking call on this play, but he keeps going. And this penalty will wipe out the power play. Chicago's 2-minute penalty is a minor and the call is hooking.
This was okay about 10 years ago. Not anymore. That's a hooking call.
We go down to the benches. Here's Ray.
Just spoke to a representative from the road team. They're going to be short a player for the rest of the night. The injured player won't come back.
It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger.
43 seconds.
Picks it up in his own end. Crosses that line. That puck went loose off the enemy. With a shot, deflected off the blocker. Chicago setting things up in their own end. And he dumps it in. That puck left the zone, and so everybody will have to reset. North Stars power play let them down at a key point.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
Face-off and a solid tie-up and help arrive. Good job. Lets it go. That's a good save and goal. They're going to have to come up with something better than that. Puck drop, face-off one, and the winger stepped right in. Driving in from no man's land. Minnesota's cutting the ice at center. He imposed his will. Trying to clear it here. He's got that pass at the point. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. Got that pass in his own end. Reads the play and keeps it. And in flight over the line. Looking to make a play from behind. Takes that pass. Chicago's gliding in the neutral zone. Cuts off the passing lane in the defensive zone. And the pass goes back over the blue line, so they have to recoil. And the pickup. Minnesota's moving it up the wing. Receives that pass from the other side. They continue to work away. Can he generate something? Chicago's carrying it in their own end. Up the wing. Brings it in for an attack. Hatchets one. He scores!
Always interesting, guys, after the first goal is scored, whether the team that scored is going to continue to attack or whether they'll sit back a little bit.
So we played a while in this period, and finally a goal.
I was hoping, Doc, that we were going to get that first one.
The face-off, the tie-up, and a solid job from the winger there. Puts one on. Handled with the stick. Tip to the net. And the puck heads to the neutral zone, and so everybody has to get reset. It'll come free, but not without a lot of work.
The
Blackhawks waiting back in the defensive zone. Can start the attack going in the zone. And it's a good pickup. And glides on through center ice. Out in front. A point hammer shot. That puck was obstructed by a screen. The Blackhawks have moved to the neutral zone. He is hooked. He kind of shook it off and continues to play. There'll be a penalty. Minnesota's roster goes down by one here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
Chicago's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
There's not much new to a power play. It works the same way all the time. You get a good zone entry, you get the puck to the point, you shoot it, you move the penalty killers around. Let's see if they can do it this time.
Chicago's carrying it up the wing. Slides it to the point. Right in front. That shot came from nowhere.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Wow, that should be a penalty, and yes, they are going to call that one. Well, I guess so. North Stars lose a man for 2 minutes for charging.
Well, too many strides taking while making contact and getting the minor penalty.
Every game presents a fork-in-the-road opportunity, and this is it. It's a long 5-on-3 power play, and it begins now.
You're right, Doc. This is a big advantage here. A 5-on-3 on the power play. It's one you have to capitalize on.
The clock bleeds down to the last minute. Scorches one. Score! Got it with the man advantage.
Really like the way that they were able to work the puck on this power play. They get one to go when a power play goal has now tied this game.
Neutral zone face-off one. Possession established here. It's dumped in. So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. Stolen at center ice. And he dumps it in. He's got it. Chicago's got it between the blue lines. Has that point pass as well. A shot. Outstanding point-blank save.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
And a save. He throws that just for a break.
As soon as the shooter starts to release this, the goalie drops to the butterfly. Hey, buddy, pick up your head. You might see he's down on his knees already.
That's a solid face-off win. A big one-timer. Oh, what a save. And still another save. What a show. 20 minutes in the books and a lot more hockey to be played. Both teams have connected one time. 1-1 after one.
Listen up, fans. For tonight only, all team jerseys are 15% off regular price with the presentation.
The Blackhawks, on the strength of this game-tying goal, have gotten this contest back even, and maybe they're the team with the edge as we go to break. Still some penalty time to serve, so the penalty killing units will have a little to kill off, but not a lot. Minnesota's done it, back at full strength. and decides to just cover it up and get the whistle. Puck drop, tie up, and help from the winger. Good pass, and he looks ahead from the right wing. In with it now. Heads on to the corner. Turned a shot on net. And that one turned aside. Just great positional play. Lets it go. And it's driven away again. Chicago's moving the puck through center ice. Gets that one on a cross. A howitzer. Blocked. Pad save. That's a pass into a vacant spot. Takes a perfect pass. Well, that's what your wings are for. They give it to you right in the center. North Stars are moving the puck through the neutral zone. And he steps across the line. Fires! Score!
Been a number of close chances here at either end as this continued tie game strung out. Now they've got the lead. We'll see where it takes us now.
North Stars have broken the tie, and we're still in the second period. Much uncertainty about which way this game's going to go. Neutralized face-off win. Carries it on in from center. He pulled it right back. Puck ricocheted off the screen. Forcing attention in deep. Gives it over to the point. Shoots right in that catching glove. Good work. Critical face-off win there. Loose puck, it went off somewhat. Minnesota's lugging it up the wing. Put on a move, but it failed. Fires a shot. Moves it to the corner. From that cluster of players, kicked out. It's dumped in. Looks ahead to start something.
It's one of those rare games where there's not much scoring, but there's been plenty of chances. The goaltenders have been excellent, and the energy has been high.
That one's deflected. Chicago's in the neutral zone along the wing. Takes a shot. Well done with that pass. Minnesota's skating in their own end, trying to get to the neutral zone. And he dumps it in. Takes that right wing pass perfectly. Using the point. He's slowed down a bit, and there'll be a hooking penalty called on this one. Minnesota's 2-minute penalty is a minor, and the call is hooking.
More times than not, Doc, anytime you reach in around a player's hands that has the puck, you're going to get a hooking minor.
A power play that can generate goals is special, and this one has been. Let's see if it continues.
They've already had some success on the power play with a power play goal earlier in the game. They don't have to change much. Make sure you move the puck quickly and get traffic to the front of the net.
The Blackhawks with a neutral zone possession along the wing. Carries it toward the woodwork. It's dumped in. The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. Steps in from the neutral zone. Trying to relieve some of the pressure. bumped off. Good place to shoot from. Wonderful stop. He's got it in deep. That's how you break up a play. One-timer. Score! It's another power play goal.
Get many chances to tie the game up. It's so tight 5-on-5. Eventually you get a power play, you better take advantage, and that's what they've done.
Just past the halfway mark of the second period. The red light has flashed 4 times to a side.
Chicago goal scored on the power play by number 10.
Gains the zone.
Number 20 and by number 15.
Holds in the corner. A wonderful shot answered quickly.
Now that's a beautiful stop on a great scoring chance.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position. It's a rather routine stop.
Defensive zone win. Couldn't retain possession. Not a free puck now. Onside. Watch out! A big hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
There's no way he's not banged up. He's slow to the bench here, and he's looking for the trainer already.
Has it picked up. Minnesota's along the wing at center ice. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Great stick. No chance on that pass. Skates it into the zone. Puck loose, now picked up. And he steps across the line. Points it. Gets that pass behind the net. Stared him down and made the save.
Great opportunity. Better stop.
Minnesota's looking to head man up the wing. Took it up the boards and holds. Good intercept in his own end. He's in on an onside play. And he picks it up. Minnesota's setting up an offense from the wing. And he dumps it in. Cuts that pass off. Loose puck, the defense got in the way there. That one's right on his stick from the right side. Fires, got in the way of that one. A whistle and a rest.
When you have the puck, you better keep your head up. He drops his head just for a moment here, and he gets absolutely steamrolled.
Chicago's got it again. Brings a shot. That was a great play and goal.
Fantastic setup and equally great stop by the goaltender.
Leads that charge into the zone. They keep working hard on the boards. Really solid job done defensively. That takes some of the pressure off when you can use your stick like that. Left some stray equipment on the ice with that. Save there.
You're not going to beat a goaltender of this caliber with that shot. That's a pretty easy blocker stop.
They won that draw. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. Lets it go. Save with a blocker. Pressure now. What a stop and a cover.
Oh, they needed a whistle and got one. Good save to stop play.
Good job on the draw. North Stars skated up on the side. Blocked away. Puck loose, he couldn't get by. Chicago's maneuvering in no man's land. The cursed goals are the ones in the first minute and the last. Will we see one here? Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
Free puck off a defender. Receives it in the corner. Nicely received at the point. And freezes play for the whistle.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Made that work for him in goal. 40 minutes have been played. Some hits given, some shots fired. But let's see what they have in mind as we get closer to the start of the third period and crunch time. A look at the shots on goal through 20 for Chicago and 12 for Minnesota. The Blackhawks have the momentum, if there is any in this game, because of this game-tying goal. We'll be right back. The puck is dropped. The third period has begun in this knotted up contest. Wrister from the slot. Pad block. Nice save. Tough to follow. Minnesota's on the move up the wing. A shot and a save. Stole that pass at a critical end of the ice. Headed right under the shadow of the scoreboard. Gains that offensive line. Thinking attack here. It is hard work here to get the puck free. Couldn't do what he wanted. Poke checked away. The Blackhawks are driving it from the wing. Shoots one. Right on his stick from the left wing. Takes that pass at center ice. Goalie reaches the bench. Extra man out. And now we get the stoppage of play in the penalty call. The Blackhawks have gotten 4 minutes on this play. A double minor penalty. North Stars power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
You're not going to get an endless supply of power plays, but they get another one here. See if they can punch through.
Terrific save off the redirect. Good face-off win. Shoots one. Wow, what a glove save. They must retreat and start back again. And he gains the zone. Wonderful block. Steps across that line. A penalty call coming out. This penalty kills the power play. Minnesota's penalty is a minor here, and it's for holding.
He needs better body position. He's got to continue to move his feet instead of reaching in and taking the holding penalty.
Everybody has a man and an assignment. 4 against 4.
With both teams a man short, they get ready to face off here. The face-off's key, because if you can win it, you've got possession. It's really tough for the defending team to get it back quickly.
A strong pad stop there. North Stars waiting back in their own end. Is able to score.
The next little bit will be crucial. Now that they've got the lead, how do they play with it?
Minnesota's gotten the lead here, breaking the tie in the third period. What a raucous ride to the finish we're going to have now. And the face-off's won. Gains the zone. Able to go uncontested behind the net. That one is pointed to him. That puck's loose, mishandled. Wouldn't let him by. Minnesota's winging it at neutral ice. Still time on this power play, but not much. In front. Great save in close.
His perfect positioning allowed him to shut down that chance.
A little over 7 minutes have been skated in the third. So this game has gone from being dead even to a leader. The Blackhawks have killed off the penalty. Penalty box is empty for them. Parked in the slot. Lets it go. Save! Centers. Sends it. Got it all. And that whistle will give them relief for the moment. The puck's dropped, and that's a great job tying the man up on that face-off. Around through the corner right now. Good save. It's going to have to be something tougher than that to score. Is able to move on in. Give that goalie credit for another. Point to point to point. Perfect connection right through center. That's a solid save. North Stars have it along the side at mid-ice. Somehow, this one's going to come free. It is a hooking call on this play. A restraining foul, and the arm of the referee is out. The parade to the penalty box means a parade of special teams from the benches.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
Chicago's to the power play again. They have been deadly so far in the game.
Minnesota penalty to number 6.
Puck dropped in the logjam, and the winger reached in and got it. Feeds the point.
56 seconds.
Shoots. They can't find the target.
It's almost like these teams are mirror images of each other. There's no room on the ice. Nobody has been able to spread out the play and generate a whole ton of scoring chances.
He gains the zone. Shoots one. Save! Some contact there, and the puck is loose. Chicago's going back further to get restarted on this man advantage. In the slot. Pass. Point blank save.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
The Blackhawks are skating it up at neutral ice. North Stars' penalty kill is over. Pretty good tonight. He hangs on and gets the whistle. We go down to the benches. Here's Ray.
Guys, they've received terrific goaltending tonight. It doesn't matter where the puck has come from. It's been like Velcro just stuck to them tonight. I can watch these all night. What a great performance.
No, you're right, Ray. Eddie and I agree. It's just another one in a long line of tremendous performances by him. Just under 8 minutes remaining here in the third. From a tie game, we now have a leader. They win it. Takes that pass from the other point man. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Shoots. He saved it. Strong save. Minnesota's continuing to probe up the wing. A big hit.
Oh, it's the open ice hits that hurt the most. That is a solid shoulder check there.
Got it on his stick in the slot. Knocked off the puck. Lifts the stick and steals the puck. It's one of those restraining fouls. It's a hooking penalty, and the arm of the referee is up. The Blackhawks are given a hooking minor.
This was okay about 10 years ago. Not anymore. That's a hooking call.
This has been a power play that's gotten a lot of times, but no goals. Maybe that'll change with this one.
No matter how often you work on the power play, the ones that struggle go back to the same basic tenets. And it's to simplify things. Get it to the point, shoot it, get traffic, retrieve it, shoot it again.
Intercepted. He's got it there. He wants to clear it out. So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. Sends to the point. Loose puck, not stick handled well there. Simple play, made well, strong defense. Two sticks together, it goes to the offense. Score! A power play goal.
You can tell he's worked on this shot before because that's such a quick release, and he snaps it home.
Goalies want to shut down the bottom of the net, dare you to beat them up top. He doesn't cover this one, and it gets them down low.
A little under 5 minutes still to go in the third. At this point, some good offense, some strong defense. 6 goals, it's 4-2. And they are in. Shoots, save.
Minnesota's goaltender's been the game's first star so far. He's stopped several difficult opportunities while his offense has gotten him a couple of goals.
Knifing his way near the boards. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. Play is halted, and we have yet another penalty call. Chicago's been assessed a minor penalty. 2 minutes, and the call is tripping.
This is an easy call for the official, Doc. Player made no attempt to play the puck and just tripped up the attacking player.
The power play unit has connected earlier in the game. This is the biggest one thus far. Let's see how they do.
Time of the penalty, 16 minutes, 8 seconds.
The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. He pinned him to the glass. A kick pass out of that. And there's a delayed penalty call. Play is stopped, and that well-worn track to both penalty boxes will be plowed through again.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
4 aside for the next little while because of the last penalty call. Another face-off win. Chalk up one more.
Man, I love 4-on-4. One guy makes a little stumble or a half a mistake, and all of a sudden you've got scoring chances all over the place.
That puck exits the zone, so play has to reset. Takes it in from the neutral zone. He takes that point pass. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. Difficult spot for him there. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Goes to the backhand. Solid pad save. And on top of that, another great stop.
Pretty easy stop. Once he's in the butterfly, he can slide side to side and control the rebound.
An enormous defensive face-off win. The Blackhawks' power play has ended. They've been okay sometimes, not this one. Cuts off that pass on the attack. Score! That's 3 unanswered goals.
The key to this goal is the quickness of his release. It gives him the advantage on this play, and the puck gets past the goaltender in a hurry.
Sometimes a guy will just have a brain cramp on the ice, and I think that's kind of what happened here. He went the wrong direction and left a wide open player to score.
Solid win at center ice. Now what? Carried through center ice. Right near the line. Can he keep it going? Has it in his own end. He's got that one measured in the attacking zone. Shot on. 29 left. And here again is Ray.
The game plan has been to get pucks at his feet and make him control the rebounds. He's just not been able to do it. So from an offensive standpoint, it's been a great plan. Defensively, the goaltender's just had a rotten night.
Well, he looks like he's got a blindfold on in this video here.
Eddie and I have shaken our heads a couple of times tonight with some of the way those goals have gone in. There are nights like that. Solid, clean win. Minnesota's looking to headman up the wing. Puts one on. Swept aside. Thrown to the slot. Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. The outcome is not in doubt, but these guys are paid to work all 60 minutes. The penalty are fans, and so we have this call to deal with and enter ownership.
Well, in desperation mode, all he was trying to do was sweep the puck away, but unfortunately caught the player's skates.
The tie-up. He needed help, and he got it. Oh, broke it up. Gives it on a cross from the point. Gloved. Play stopped. That puck is just held. Looking to get it out. The clock is at zeros. The game is over. The horn sounds. 2 teams came to the ice tonight. One of them leaves victorious, and the other leaves with problems.
Those guys are a bunch of happy humans going home with a win in their pocket.
So the teams have left the ice and are getting rested for next time. For this time, for Eddie and Ray, Mike Emrick saying good night.